Okay. Mm, Marta.
Here.
Okay. Diana. Is Diana in here? Okay. Kayla.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Dulce.
Here.
Alma.
Here.
Arturo. Is Arturo in here? Okay. Ruby.
Here.
Victor.
Here.
Miriam. Okay. Dianetsi.
Here.
Mónica.
Here.
Jessica.
Here, teacher.
Denise. Axel.
Here.
Victor.
Present.
Diana.
Present.
Iris.
Present.
Okay, good. So let's continue with class. So, do you know, this is going to be like a question, just in order for you to think a little bit. Well, as you know, we need to use different as you know, we use different adjectives, okay, in order to give information. What is the difference between an adjective and a noun? Do you know it? Do you know what's the difference between a noun and an adjective? What for we use the adjectives? Guys? Guys, what for we use the adjectives?
The opinion.
Okay, to give opinion, but okay, well, that's a point. We have adjectives, and that depends on our opinion. But what is the function of an adjective in a sentence? What for we use them? Janetti, do you know it? Do you know what for we use adjectives? Okay, so adjectives are words that are used to say or to provide more information about a noun. A noun can be a person or a thing. Okay. And as we said, the adjectives are things that well, in this case, word that give us or provide us more information about the noun. In this case, we're going to just work with the comparatives. So I'm going to just share the screen with you in order for you to just get it. Okay, so let me click. What is going on in here? Okay, screen. Guys, can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so comparatives. What for we use comparatives? They are just like used to make comparisons between two things. Okay, and as we know, when we compare or when we need to make comparisons, they have some rules. So in this case, we're going to just focus on two things: the er ending, and the word done. In order for us to understand how we work, first example, it's I am taller than you. I am taller than you. Second example says tea is hotter than coffee. The number three says this car is more expensive than the blue one. In the last example, it says this dress is prettier than the blue skirt. So in this case, we are not only just observing the examples, but also the rules we need to apply according to each kind of adjective. Okay. So the first and the most common rule that we're going to add, the er ending that it's in here in red plus the word done. And then if we translate it, for example, I am taller than you, if we translate it into Spanish, it says soy más alto que tú. Okay? So the er ending gives us the intention of más that we have in Spanish, and dan is just in order to take the intention of reply the que. Okay? So we need to two things or two people in order to make the comparison. I am more tall, or in this case, I am taller than you. The second rule, or what it is hotter, it says tea is hotter than coffee. That's because we're going to apply the second rule. It says that for adjectives that are just one syllable or just one syllable adjectives, we're going to at the end, and also if that adjective is consonant, vowel, consonant, we need to double the last consonant and add the er ending. That's why we have hat, and this is hat is H-O-T. In this case, we have a one syllable. It's just one syllable adjective, and then we have consonant vowel consonant. And the rule says we need to double the last consonant, so that's why we're going to use another T plus the ER ending plus than. Okay? This C is heard, or T is heard the other example. This car is more expensive than the blue one. In this case, we're going to use like literally the word more. And this is because a rule. In this case, it says that when we have a three or more syllable adjective, we're going to work or we're going to add the word more, and the long adjective is going to remain the same. So we're not going to make any change on that part. So that's why it says this car is more expensive than the blue one. This car is more expensive than the blue one. Okay? And as you know, expensive, how many syllables does that word or does that adjective has in English? Have in English. Do you know it? Okay, so first of all, who knows how to identify the syllables in English? Guys, do you know it? Do you know how to identify the syllables of a word in English? Yes or not? Guys,
No.
no? Okay, do you think it works the same as in Spanish? Oh, in Spanish we can divide just syllables, right, with the letters. But in this case, in English, it works in a very complete and different way. What we do in English is to pronounce it, and according to the sounds we produce, it's the number of syllables the word has. Okay? So all of this is related to pronunciation and the sounds we produce when we pronounce a word. In this case, expensive. How many sounds do you produce when you pronounce the word expensive? Do you know it? Oh, pronounce it, and count the sounds you produce. Guys, how many syllables does this adjective
Three.
have? Three? Okay, can you pronounce it?
Expensive.
How many do you have?
Three.
Yes. X and SIF. There are X and SIF. Four. Okay. So remember, this B is a complete different sound. So the first is X, then we have N, then we have SIF, y luego SIF, expensive. Okay. So remember here sound, and that's what we are going to produce. So it's another change in the sounds we produce when we pronounce the word, and then there are four syllables in that word. That's why we're going to just add the word more. And this car is more expensive than the blue one. And the last example is or contains the last rule. It says in here, this dress is prettier than than the blue skirt. This dress is prettier than the blue skirt. In this case, we have, it says in here, when we have um, an adjective that finish in y, we exchange or we drop the y, we add I plus er. Okay? So remember, those are the rules for this part. Is it clear so far, guys? Is it clear? Guys, do you have any question about it?
No, teacher.
Okay, so is it clear for you? Okay, so have you seen or have you used superlatives before? Do you know the superlatives? Guys, have you seen it? Okay, did you copy the examples in here? Guys.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so have you seen superlatives before? ¿Vieron los superlativos, chicos? Okay, so what I need you to do, right now is to, you need to write down two examples for each rule we have in here, okay? So, in these four examples we have in here, we have the rules, right? And it's why I explained you before. So what I need you to do is to give me two examples of each one. So two examples for each. Yes. So go ahead, please. Good. So go ahead. Yes. Does anyone have a question so far? Yes or not? Finish? Finish?
No, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So, if you have finished, can you please read your examples?
Teacher,
What happened?
lo siento, es que me sacó de la llamada.
What's going
Quería
on?
preguntarle si nada más es un ejemplo o cuántos son. ¿Dos? Ok,
Example.
thank,
Yes. You're
thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. Who has finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. If you have finished, can you please read your examples?
¿Puedo decir los míos?
Yes.
Ah, bueno, que los digas, Andy.
Okay, then go ahead, please.
Okay. um, I am tired than my brother.
I am taller than my brother. Taller, remember, taller. Okay,
Taller. Uh,
it's taller.
Um, taller. I am younger than my mother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yes, exactly.
I am I am I am more hard working than my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finish.
Exactly. Okay. Someone else?
Yo puedo decir las mías, teacher.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
I need a bigger bed than this. O tren, ¿cómo se
Mm-hmm.
pronuncia? ¿Ven? ¿Afán? Mm,
And
okay.
I need
Um,
a bigger bed than this, yes.
my cell phone is more expensive than his.
And he's okay, good.
My brother is 10 years older than me. Finish.
Okay, excellent. Okay,
Yo,
another
teacher.
example. Okay, please go ahead.
My sentence is my brother is smaller than mine.
Is
Uh, la otra es
can you repeat
ah,
it, please? No, can you repeat the first one, please?
my brother is smaller than mine.
Smaller,
Uh,
smaller, smaller,
is mother.
smaller.
Uh,
So the double L in English is like an simple L in Spanish, like smaller
okay. My brother is smaller than mine
than me.
than me. Okay. Than me.
Mhm. Yes.
Uh, and la otra es she is more elegant than her sister.
Elegant. Yes, exactly.
Y finish.
Okay, but remember you need to work with the rules of all the rules, okay? So
Mm,
you need to have okay, you're like maybe just telling some of them, but remember you need to work with all the rules you have in here. So we have four rules, and there should be or you should have eight different sentences, okay? Okay, who's next?
Yo
Please go ahead.
sí puedo decir mis oraciones.
Yes.
Okay. My brother is taller than me. Um, my
Mm-hmm.
my computer is more expensive than my telephone. I am smaller than my mom. My dress is cheaper
Mm-hmm.
than my shoes. My dad
Mm-hmm.
is stronger than my cousin. Y ya,
Mm-hmm.
finish.
Another example then.
Yo, teacher.
Who else has finished?
Yo,
Okay, go ahead.
uh,
Okay, so
I
who's
am
going to be first?
I am happier than you. This
Mm-hmm.
notebook is more cheaper than the red one. The
In
mean
this case, you have a mistake. It's more cheaper or
uh,
is cheaper?
cheaper.
Ah, yes, the more is not going to be there. It's cheaper only.
Okay. The milk is richer than coffee. My
But in this case, depends on money, okay? So rich, rico. When you are
uh
wealthy, when you have a lot of money. So it should be like delicious.
okay.
Because when we talk about yes, it
The
should be
milk
like
is
when we talk about can you exchange yours that part, please?
the milk is delicious
You
than
can also
coffee.
say, but in this case, it's more delicious
Okay. The milk is
because
more
it's a
delicious
long.
than coffee.
Exactly. Or you can also say uh, tasty, tastier, tasty, rico. But in this case, in that sense, that about the flavor.
Okay. Eh, my black pants is pretty than blue shorts.
My black pants are prettier,
Are pretty than blue shorts.
prettier, are prettier, prettier. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the idea is correct, but in this case, also pants. You are just talking to. Well, in this case, you have two. That's why we don't need to just exchange as a plural. We need to say are. My pants are.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yo,
Another.
teacher,
Okay, go ahead.
teacher.
Yo, yo
Oh,
puedo
it's me,
decirlo.
teacher.
Okay, so who's going to be the first then?
¿Quién?
Vas, Mónica.
Oh, este, my car is faster than yours. My sister is more beautiful
Yes.
than Karen. This tree is bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
My brother is taller than
Mm-hmm.
me. I am more happy than my
Mm-hmm.
family.
In that case, it's not more happy, it's happier. I am happier than my family.
Uh, okay.
Happy, it's
Uh-huh.
yes, so
I,
happier.
okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Then,
Yo puedo
who's
decir
next?
las.
Yo,
Yes.
Um, I am calmer than my sister. My sister is tall, tall than me.
Is what?
Y
Taller?
my money.
Can you repeat the second one?
Ah, my sister, my sister is tall than me.
Taller.
Ah, sí, taller than me.
Taller than.
Y than me. Y
Mhm.
my mom is more responsible than my
Responsible?
aunt. Responsible
Yes,
than my aunt.
exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's
¿Puedo
next?
decirla yo?
Yes.
You teacher.
Okay, so first one
Um,
and then.
m- my dog is bigger than yours. I cook
Mm-hmm.
better than my sister.
I
I have longer hair than you.
I have a longer hair than you, or you can also say my hair is longer than yours. Okay, just in order to just have the same idea. And the other one is can you repeat the previous one before the one that you mentioned the hair?
La primera.
Before the hair, what is the one? The sentence you just said before the one in which you mentioned your hair. What was it?
¿Qué puedo decir las mías, profe?
Okay.
Yo también quiero decir las mías.
Sí, ok. I am Sander that here.
I am. Can you repeat it?
Sander
Father?
that here. That here.
Like my más triste?
Mhm. The cat is smaller than the dog.
Okay.
My boyfriend drinks more coffee than me. This blue
Than me?
than me. This blues is uglier than the sweater.
Dan. Yes, Dan. Dan the sweater.
Than the sweater.
Dan. Yes, exactly.
Listo.
Good.
Yo, teacher.
Teacher,
Okay, go ahead.
I am better than my sister at tennis.
Yes, I am better. Yes. Or you can also say, I am better at tennis than my sister. But it would be like much more structured.
Okay. Puebla City is bigger than Tlaxcala.
Mm-hmm.
And
Actually, do you think that Puebla City is bigger than Tlaxcala?
yes,
Okay, go
uh,
ahead.
today is colder than yesterday.
Yes, it's colder. In this case, it's
Colder,
it's colder or cooler.
colder, creo.
Like the cold, Rio? Colder.
Yeah, colder.
Yes, colder. Excellent.
Yo, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
I am thinner than my cousin. My hair
I
is bigger than my sister. I have much
Can you repeat
more
it?
work.
Can you repeat it? Can you
Um,
repeat the previous one? Okay.
I have I have much more work than my brother.
Okay. I have much more work. Okay, that's correct. That's a very, very previous way in. That's a very peculiar way in which we can express the idea, but you nail it. So, okay. And the other one, when you mentioned like I have longer hair than my sister, or what it's like, something you repeat or something you say it like that. Can you repeat that?
¿Puedo pasar yo, profe?
Okay, go ahead.
My brother is funnier than in my cousin. And
Okay, okay, that's the idea is my brother is funnier than my cousin.
mhm,
Yes. Good.
and I am smaller than my brother.
Mm-hmm. Dan. Remember, it's Dan. It's not that. Dan.
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you have another example or just that the ones you mentioned? Okay. Who's next? Guys, who's next?
¿Puedo pasar yo, teacher?
Yes.
Yo puse
My my brother is Tyler. Then my cousin
Taller?
Tyler. My
Taller,
cousin,
yes.
my
Yes.
brother more
Is.
intelligent than your brother.
Mm-hmm.
My red pencil is bigger than my blue pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Y ya.
Okay, good. Excellent.
¿Puedo,
Another idea?
puedo pasar yo?
Yes, yes.
My unicorn is more beautiful the pony. Um,
Okay, my unicorn,
the
yes,
dog
okay.
is faster than my cat. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
my brother is taller than my daddy.
Taller. Taller than my daddy.
Yes. Y ya.
Okay.
Yo puedo
Okay,
decir las
good.
mías.
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
I am taller than my son.
Dan.
And he, he's better in English than in French.
Okay, remember it's Dan, 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 Dan. It's not that. That is
Than
different. Okay, Dan.
okay.
Exactly. Okay, another idea. Another idea, guys.
Me.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Uh, my guitar is bigger than yours,
Okay.
and you are more beautiful than he.
Okay, but in this case, when we talk about that kind of things, and for example, well, depends. If you are comparing men, it would be better to say you're more like. If you are just want to generalize, like in a general way, you can say attractive. Or if you want to, if you talk about men, like men or women, for example, if you talk about women, you need to say beautiful. You're more beautiful than her. If you talk about men, you need to say handsome. Okay, it's just kind of a rule. Handsome is for guys and or for men, and beautiful is for women. Okay, that's like kind of rule. You need to have
Oh,
knowledge
okay.
of it.
Thanks.
Okay. Another idea, guys. Another idea. Is that it? Is that it, guys? Okay. So I need to make a question, and this is for all of you. How are your projects going? How are your brochures going? Remember, you need to send it on June 15th, right? Guys, how you doing then? Yes. So, did you get the point of this, or what is happening? So remember, you need to send like, or you need to send a video like by presenting your brochure. Well, by talking about the touristic zone or touristic attraction you're going to just promote, and at the same time you're going to just send me your design of the brochure. Okay. Do you have any question with that? Yes or not?
No, teacher.
Okay. And related to this topic, do you have any question?
Not the chair.
Perfect. Okay. So your homework again. You're going to send me a photo of your 8 sentences. Complete them. If so, if you don't have the eight I asked you in this class, you need to complete them. And what I need you to do is to look for information. The information is going to be related to the superlatives. Okay. So in this case, we're working with comparatives. Then next class, for next class, I have some just a surprise prepared for you. So that what I need you to do is to look for information about superlatives. Okay.
Teacher, how many sentences?
Now in this case, well, the sentences would be like related to the comparatives, the ones you're going to send. The other homework is only just to look for information. And oh, if you want to copy or to make some sentences, that's up to you, okay? But the important thing in here is that you already know how to use comparatives or look, or at least have some information about them. Yes?
Yes.
So for example,
Thanks.
the only thing you're going to do is to go to the Google yes, the Google searcher, and then you're going to tell like what are comparatives, and then you just are going to just get some information about how they are used and what for they are used. Okay, like as I told you, it's not important. Well, if you want to just write down some examples, it's going to be okay. Because you're going to just get at the same time some rules. So if you just maybe, for example, you want to take notes of the rules, and with the rules you just want to write some example, you can do that. The important thing in here is not like the how many sentences you're going to write. The important thing in here is that you're going to just get some information just in order for you to know the topic. Okay. Yes.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay. Good then. So, do you have any questions so far?
No, teacher.
Okay. And then don't forget to send your homework. Well, the brochure, if the ones that had you have, if you have your brochure already, or if you already have it, you can you can just send it to me, okay?
Yes,
Or like
teacher.
maybe, for example, if you want me to check what, like for example, the spelling or something like that, the rules you're following in order to write information, you can just also send it to me, and I'm going to just give a check, or and then I'm going to just give feedback, okay? But that's up to you. If you don't have any question related to that, you can just go to the part in which you are going to just send it to me on the according to the deadline I just gave you, and that's all. Okay? Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay. So the class is already over. So see you on Friday, okay? So don't look or don't forget to look for the information I asked you. Yes, guys? Okay. So if you don't have any questions so far and according to the, well, or related to the homework or the topic, you can just go. Thanks for your attention and your participation. Have an excellent week, okay? See you then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. See you.
You're welcome. See
See
you.
you, teacher.
See you. Take care.
See you, teacher.
See
Bye.
you later. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Teacher,
Tell me.
sobre la lista, el pase de lista, creo que llegué 10 minutos tarde.
Yes, I already got your attendance and I just said like your party, so don't worry. Okay?
Ok,
Yes, don't
sí,
worry. You already just got your attendance.
ok.
Don't worry. See you then.
See you.